Good morning, Virgin Islands, and happy Paradise Tuesday to all. On this beautiful day in Paradise here in the studio of Santa Cruz. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2026. And in the studio, I have a legendary calypsonian and one of my favorites. I will just go straight in since we have lost some time. Things happen here in Santa Cruz, but there's never a dull moment. So I'm excited to have this guest here in the studio. I will let him introduce himself and tell us more about his career. Blessing. Good morning.
Morning, cause this Pastor Kim Derby, I was invited here by my cousin to come here this morning to talk to you all. And my, take me like 2 days to give you all what I have done. So we leave that for next time, but we're going. But right now I'm here to discuss opening a new building, which I take you there the other day to see.
Yes, and I was very impressed. You said you did most of the work.
Yeah,
And
it's a big building, about 50 by 40, something like that.
wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. 'Cause, we have problem going into the schools right now. Furthermore, we have more schools anyhow.
What's the problem going into the schools?
Because we only have like, if we're supposed to get 8 schools, we only got about 3.
Okay.
And they got double session and
Oh,
they have to,
strategic,
yeah.
logistic, I should say, logistic issues.
Right. So it's not like years ago that I could go to mostly all the schools.
Uh-huh.
Now, everybody says school at 3 o'clock and nobody wants to stay till 4 o'clock to work with the children.
Wow, wow, wow.
So I had to do what I had to do.
So you have your own school of music,
Yes,
essentially. Yeah.
you're right. So that's why I built that building to accommodate after school children and summer class.
So what hours of operation they come to
Well,
the building?
they can come there at like after they finish school, like the regular school, like 3 o'clock. By 4 they could be there, and I keep them till about 6 o'clock.
On what days?
You'll be almost every day.
Every day? It's okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, like they say, practice doesn't necessarily make you perfect because nobody will ever become perfect.
Never.
But it makes you more proficient. The more you practice, the better you become. So I'm glad that you inspiring young people to get in because I actually don't hear a lot of calypso being played by young people. It's only when you hear the competition with the junior level or children's level, you hear them singing.
Well, we don't call those juniors. We call them adults. One, you might hear one or two of those them age.
Uh-huh.
That them is the real old guys then.
Well, definitely calypso is one of my favorite genre, and it's not as popular in my opinion because you have all that other kind of music. But do you think this school would encourage more people, the young people, to
Yes, they would.
keep this
Yes, because
to promote our culture
they like
in,
it.
in actuality?
Because that calypso alone, I also teach playing the banjo,
Mm-hmm.
the kwelbe music. We don't call it kwelbe music. We don't call it generic guitar name that kwelso.
What?
Quel
So
kwelso.
that's a new one.
Yes,
So it's
generic
a
generic
different.
name that.
Uh-huh.
So it's between calypso and kwelbe.
Okay, so what would be an example of that one song that you would say that?
Well, we can play any other kwelbe song, but we do it a little different,
Mm-hmm.
and we give it a name.
Okay.
Well, so what I do the next time I bring up one or two what we have done before, and we can demonstrate it to the
Okay,
public.
and tell me something. How many titles in competitions in Calypso you have earned?
I won 11 crowns, about 7 consecutive. That's the one that I impressed because nobody in the Caribbean have ever won 7.
So you have only once.
7
7
consecutive.
consecutive. Anybody coming close to you?
I think a guy from St. Thomas, I think they say won 5. I can't remember his name.
Uh-huh.
But in 1978 was the last time I compete.
Uh-huh.
And it was the first time they ever had a Queen and a Calypso show the same time,
Mm-hmm.
same night. So I remember that when I walk in the studio this Saturday night, I see about 15, 20 guys in the Karma Park up like. So Gallery come over and tell me, Dubs,
Mm-hmm.
they say if you're going to compete, they're done. I said, but they're going to wait till tonight to say that.
Uh-huh.
I said, I mean, people come here to either see me get licked or win again.
Uh-huh.
I said, well, okay, if that's that's how they want it, well, there's nothing I could do. I can't compete against myself.
Right.
So, but every disappointment is for good.
Yes. I
It
always
was-
say every
it
disappointment is a blessing. So
It caused me to concentrate more on the children.
mm-hmm.
So after that, I take over with the children, which I was doing that from 1976. But
Mm-hmm.
then after 78, I focus more on dealing with our children. I had approximately 35 children come through this program.
Okay.
All of them ain't gonna sing no calypso and play Caribbean music.
So
And
at least they get some
other hires,
experience.
teachers.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of children that I take off the street.
Well, this Calypso Mona competition, is it a single final one? That separate one for each island, St. Thomas and St.
Well, St. Croix have their own, St. Thomas have their own.
Their own.
Yeah.
Wasn't there at one point though one single competition?
It used to be a VI competition. That's
Right, I remember that.
years and years ago, a lot of years ago.
So okay, so it's a Mona for St. Thomas and a Mona for St. Croix.
Yeah. But the problem that since we're running out of Calypsonian, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
St. Thomas and St. Croix just combine.
Mm-hmm.
The same guy could win Calypso King here and win Calypso King in St. Thomas.
Okay, so it doesn't matter from which island. It's
No, because
open
we
to-
don't have enough. St. Thomas don't have enough Calypsonian
Mhm.
to have at least 11 or 12.
Okay, right, because yeah, I know when I go to the Calypso show at St. Thomas, you have Calypsonia from St. Croix.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
One that the two are always joking around is generic.
That's my personal.
He's always to the one at St. Thomas.
Like
I always see him.
Like my son. But he didn't compete for a long time. He the mostly go in a thing called Boy or Boy Man
Yes.
or something like that.
Oh yes, I saw him the last time I went to that event. Right.
The last time generic compete was 2 years back, and he only went there because he want to recognize me.
Okay.
But he don't compete really no more.
Well, I always look forward to going to St. Thomas during the carnival season. And this time, yes, they haven't one, and that's on the Thursday.
Okay.
Are you going to attend?
Well, St. Thomas and myself, tourism, we don't get along.
Okay.
They don't really, even say if I go, I will be a guest artist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't compete no.
Right.
So it was very, really, the last time I went there was about like 3 years back, and the slugs had to beg for me. You know.
Okay. Well, I will continue. Well, you speak in the studio. We have Calypso Derby, and he's here for an interview and hopefully to inspire the young people to really get into playing calypso and quilby. And now there's a combination of the two different genres of music. Let's quill. Say it again.
Quelso.
Quilso.
Quelso.
This is the first time I've heard it.
Yes, and you need that
Quilso. Okay.
generic. He invented.
Oh, it's generic. Invented it.
He invented that name.
Okay.
Because
Quilso.
we don't teach Quelbe and Calypso.
Uh-huh.
So he said, well, Quell is for Quelbe, so is for Kaiso, because we do both.
Okay. So how would you define each? How would you define what is quilby and what is calypso?
No, well, we are going to define in a part. The reason, because the organization does teach Quelbe.
Okay.
And we also does teach Kaiso,
Mhm.
Calypso.
Okay, calypso.
So we say, well, Quell, so because we teach both.
Mm-hmm.
So for Calypso, Quell for Quelbe.
Yeah, but for those who totally clueless, what exactly is calypso? How would you describe what is a calypso song?
A Calypso is, we're going way, way back,
Mm-hmm.
the days of Africa, because of Calypso was originated in Africa.
Okay.
And because of the slaves couldn't be seen talking to each other.
All right.
So they used to sing and you answer me back.
Okay.
But in music,
Yeah.
first we had the drums. And the white guys then
carry a message.
The white guys then get to understand
Oh yeah.
what they were doing. So by hitting the drums, he couldn't do that no more because the white slave masters I know what we were doing. So he went to Calypso.
Okay.
That was if I would say like this. Well, family, I want you to know tomorrow we're gonna get a big war in Africa for so. So I want you to understand we're gonna kill them slave drivers in Calypso farm. So it's like we sing and then you will answer me back.
Okay.
Like, what time we planning this thing? How we gonna try to kill him? So listen to me carefully. I will get back with the message sometime, you see. And then you answer me and answer back. So the same, and then we got a tempo going.
Okay.
With the drums. And they're dancing and we planning to kill them.
So the slave master thinking they have no clue.
They know what's going on.
Just singing.
We just singing.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how Calypso really started. Now you have different, you got suggestive calypsos. Like, and you know, we in our music is a double entendre. You know, you put it how you want to put it, that's your business. I might be singing about
social commentary.
Yeah. And then you might put it in a way like when I sing Man Hold Back, you know, the song I sing, they have banned it to where they has banned me all the time. So it's many songs that you put it how you want to put it. But I mean that is that I meant.
Okay. It's a metaphoric.
Okay.
Or the other word they call it, you know, like what you find on in the Bible. That's the word. Anyway, I can't think of the word, but
we don't call it suggestive.
Yeah, I understand what
you're saying. I make a song named The Zoo.
Okay, what I meant, okay, the word I was thinking of is parables.
or in parables.
Yes.
Okay, all right. That's
Parables.
Bible word.
That's why I say, yeah, it's
Yeah.
from the Bible. Parables.
Because-
You know, you sound like you have to decode it.
Right.
It's not singing directly. It's suggestive, like you say, but it's not. It's up to you, the individual, to interpret the message. It's suggestive.
Okay. So we use that. We use
Yeah,
that term.
suggestive. Yeah.
Suggested. So you put it. I had a song named I Went to a Zoo.
Mhm.
And while being in the zoo, we see all these animals running back and forth, back confusion. But then it was a skunk, a mother skunk. I know a skunk just throw off
Mhm.
that's the defense they smell.
Yeah.
But I know people put it how they want to put it. But I think about a mother skunk.
Right. Yeah.
So it's suggestive, but you hear other people, like when Galloway make Archie Bucknell,
Uh-huh.
people wasn't saying Archie Bucknell. They were saying Archie F. Mill. You know what I mean? So, but he wasn't singing that.
Right.
But they put it how they want to put it. That's how Calypso really is.
I get you. So I see, like I asked three questions, 58 questions. I give you an idea. I didn't send them to text them to you. But one of the questions that I usually send my guests is this. In your role as a calypsonian, a music teacher, because I am a music teacher,
I'm a musician also.
a musician, yeah, how you believe you could enhance Virgin Islands pride, enrich our history, promote the culture, and in general, make the Virgin Islands of the United States a better place to live. Which you sort of answered already, but we're going to recap some of the things to how you would address that question.
Well, it got to start from the youth,
Right.
because I moved to go down to stay.
Hmm.
So it is like pass it on.
Right.
So by having these little children, you
Start
make
from young.
from young, as your people used to say, don't wait till the tree grow up.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you go
Yeah,
chop it down.
exactly.
When you're young, whenever you could bend them,
Exactly.
you could twist them, do what you want to do with them. But it's the same. And then the media, the music have changed.
Hmm.
It's like anybody today could sing a soca. It ain't take no skill to sing.
Well, they have AI now too.
Well, make it worse.
Digital technology. I
Right.
could sing a song. I mean,
You're
with
right.
help of digital technology.
Yeah, I hear about it. I
Yeah.
don't like it at all, but I've heard about it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But everything have a base. Nothing wrong if we go to the alphabet AI and all them things.
Right.
But the problem is everything have a foundation, how it start. And I feel the children have to know, get a foundation. And after that, you could do what you want to do.
Uh-huh.
It's like you don't start the alphabet from W. You start from A.
Makes sense.
So you got to start from there to come back down to where you want to do. But it's a basic.
Uh-huh.
Everything have a base. If the house foundation ain't good, it's gonna tumble down.
Right.
You got to have a
You
base.
have to start from a solid foundation
Exactly.
to have a legacy, to sustain,
Exactly.
you know, to keep it going.
If you don't have
Just getting
that,
it better and stronger.
if you don't have that, you lost. Today, as I said, you could say, can everybody sing? If you hear 90 of those singers,
Yeah.
all of them more or less singing the same thing. Either fast or slow or slow. Bend down, touch your toe, bend over, back up. I mean, come on, I mean, I am not here to criticize nobody.
Uh-huh.
But Calypso have to put a story.
Right. You're telling a story.
You have to get what you're gonna sing about.
Mm-hmm.
What it's singing now is just two cards and to dance or you want to do. Yeah. It's not really nothing really like educating.
No
education.
message. There's
No
not a
message.
message.
You don't have no message.
Mm-hmm.
I had a time when I make a song name when you first start with this wine thing business.
Mm-hmm.
Whitey could wine, but they had a message to what I was singing.
Right.
And my message was controversial because I said like this: white women shouldn't feel inferior to black women
Uh-huh.
because we could wine too, you know. So it came a controversial calypso, you know.
So,
But it have to have. I'm singing about wine,
uh-huh.
but not in that manner that how the average will sing wine back to back. Might tell a story.
Right. Yeah, well, that's my understanding of calypso.
You see,
It's sending a message,
it's message,
and
whether
then at
it's
the
social
same time,
commentary or what.
Yeah.
You're saying,
it
you're
has
saying
a
something.
beat. It has a beat to
You have
it,
a rhythm,
a rhythm,
right?
this kind of vibe that you really, So for local politician, I would say you're my favorite. Now, overall, international star, definitely, I would say Sparrow.
Mhm.
And my understanding is you have worked with Sparrow, right?
We walk right here in St. Croix.
Okay, tell us more.
Well, I work with Sparrow in the 50s. Okay, you're living here in St. Croix. We used to work together a place called the Rubiat.
Mm-hmm.
Rubiat. We have belongs to one named Madame Compan. And we work we work in New York together, we work in Trinidad, we work in St. Thomas. So he's no stranger. We more or less start about the same time, you know. So we all work together.
I recall he was in the studio
Mhm.
here in my WSTX.
Yeah,
He was in the studio. I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember who was the host, but
Yeah.
he was in the studio. I called him.
Yeah, we work together. We work together now. And then when I first started, I started as a nightclub singer.
Uh-huh.
I used to work for the, the Air Force.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't in the Air Force. I had a contract there for 6 months in Fort Patrick. Nat King Cole, Sam Cooke, Jackie Gleason. All of we used to work in the same nightclub
Wow. Impressive.
together.
Where was that?
That was in Florida.
Uh-huh.
I used to work for a lady named Miss B. Marley. She had a class, C nightclub.
Wow.
And then, but I was stationed actually in Fort Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
You know a guy named, they call him Zip, Jimmy Brown, Teddy Brown brother. He used to work to the jail.
I know Teddy Brown.
Yeah, he had a
His
brother
brother.
used to call Zip.
Uh-huh.
Well, Tappy Malloy, they came through there,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't sing for them. I used to sing for General and Captain Adonai. Not the Irish soldiers, then
Mm-hmm.
could actually come to hear me sing. Then I've been in the same year when I had Whitey Cohen,
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Canada for almost a year, singing that for a guy named Bob Gittins.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I work in Boston. I've been around.
You've been around. Definitely, you've been
I've
around.
been around. And then during
You
the
ever been to Denmark?
no, but I've been to Chicago, Detroit, all those places, playing Queller music with James C. as a banjo player.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because I have heard some calypso being sung in Denmark
yes, I know the guy
and
very, very well.
Quilbe.
Queller. But they are a little different from,
Mm-hmm.
you could feel it, a little different. But they're
Yeah,
close to
different
it.
version. Yeah.
They're close to it. They're close to it.
Like I said, my all-time favorite is international calypsonian is Sparrow.
Mhm.
But and my favorite Sparrow song is Saltfish. Nothing in the world sweeter than Saltfish. Now,
Right.
that's a suggestive song because you could read it to. I don't think he's actually talking about
That's how
the
you
fish.
that's how you
It's
feel.
suggestive.
Suggest it how
Yes.
the voice in your head has
Yes.
nothing to do with me.
Right.
And that's what Calypso is all about. You know,
That's
I
why
sing.
I said metaphor, parable, because
I sing a song. It's like when I sing the song Pastor Skepler. The band that they take me to the position concerning the song. When I sing Tomball Man, all backing up, Roman Kogan, Donglen Jehovah
but did
Wickedness.
you actually call anyone's name?
Yes, so see when you how should I put it? When you become a public figure,
right?
you are there to be scrutinized or to sing, you want. You take me to court about 5 times, they have never won me. It's a waste of time. So it's
Yeah,
all
because it's the intention.
yes, and when you're being banned, it's not from the public, it's certain people in position don't like what you sing and they don't want it to be played,
Right.
and so they try to stop it.
But that's a violation, in my opinion, of your constitutional right, your First Amendment, right? Freedom of
Especially
speech.
in America, in the US, that might work in the British or somewhere not. You got freedom of speech. Is that if you do something, so you commit a crime, why should I go and say it is me who do it and it is you do it? That's where the second was. I gonna call your name.
I'm like I said,
Whether it's right,
it's
it's wrong, because they claim that you're the one that do, and that's my job. It's like when I was saying about the Sloksa and the long neck. You put
that
it
one was controversial.
Yeah, because was my life was being threatened.
Feelings get hurt.
Yes. But
But
I sing how I see it. The Slok saying, "Give me no son." He might okay.
You went and you improvised,
They will,
right?
yeah, because the same night when I sing that song, when I sing it live, I improvise. That was in a song,
Right.
the original song, because I'm very good on that. While I go in and I see the crowd, I change, I sing, I won't change. But I won't sing.
Right.
It's like I got one now. I like the public to hear it. What the engineer now? Let me call the engineer.
Yeah.
Let me see if he could play it.
Okay. So while he's there, again, welcome to At the Table with Crucian Educator. This is the host, yours truly, Verdell Peterson. This is a 1-hour radio talk show on WSDX 970 AM. And we have in the studio King Derby.
Pastor King Derby.
Pastor King Derby is here in the studio. And
This one? Yeah, that's the one.
for those who have children who may be interested in getting their musical talent shopping, he has a after school program. If the parents want to get in touch with you, what the number to contact?
340
340
277
277
9921.
9921. If you have children out there who are interested in playing different musical instruments, getting into the music industry, this is a good way for them to start.
Kaiso.
Okay, Kaiso.
Andiamo in Yusame, Antonia, e massimo vale, la stessa paschetto, quindi immagino da Nana Island in the Caribbean belongs to everything. Man of vex, employment over there is sex. And the angels from all over, sexy president and governor. Ashamed that I don't live to sing Jim. Kings and get sex. Check the bow. Mama get sex. Check the bow. Biden get wife. Check the bow. Trump get wife. Check the bow. From a time molesters. I'm singing. Guys, check the bow. It's like got them go. Wait. I'm with half of the Senate. Used to live on the island. That's what it said. Hear me. Don't blame me for nothing. Then they can solve you. Our government to it. For raping girls in the team. 156 million. Enough to talk a lion. Frankie say he don't know about it. Ask Stacey Plastic. Ask Lenny Plastic. And this one's up. Don't get flexed.
Check the flows.
Not get flexed. Check the out. The young angel the white. Walking for a sin. So I get plenty. Check the out. It's a disgrace to the US. Guys, you could imagine a boy and check the out. What kind of sexy going on there? Check the out. Why? Ooh. 156 million. The Senegal, 33 million. Check them out. 123 left back. Where the rest of the money gone? Asking a question. Is it a man too popular? Ask the slaughter.
That's the slaughter.
Check the out. Mars get white. Check the out. Britain just get white. It's a disgrace to the US. Guys, no shame I feel. This is why I want you. For this kind of fake girl, you know what they fly that. Our government should take our whole entire island. Boom! Don't bomb it up because we need it. 123 left back. Take serious shot. Because we in the dark. Build the bad part. Our roads getting missing. They got money to fix it. They really want fix them potholes. Come get white.
Check your files.
Not get sex. The young ain't get.
Check your files.
So I got plenty. Too much time or less than. And guys, boy, 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 two, boy, boy,
Don't get that thing. Don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You tell me we think.
Well, it's definitely will get your attention. It's commenting. It's a social commentary, and people want to know. The answer, my friends, are blowing in the wind like this. So,
Okay.
Check your files.
Check the file. Right now, I have some songs I did about in '95. Not for me.
mhm,
Of some children.
mhm,
And is an example, and it sounds like it just happened.
mhm,
But in those days, it was not really playing the children and thing. Play a number 3 for the children. Number 3 for the children.
yeah. So you think it's appropriate for children
Number 3.
to be playing that one, to sing that one. You just
No, who wants to sing it? Right, talking about
Okay, looks like all of them on this. Okay, I'll figure it out.
so is as I said, I had over 3,500 children pass through my
mhm.
already. I remember I take a young boy at 16 years old,
Mhm.
and the adult comes to come. A guy named Mighty John.
Mighty John.
John B, yeah.
Oh, he was my student.
Okay.
He actually had my name in a calypso song one day when they had the event at Island Center,
Amen.
and I was out there. Yeah, I know him.
Let me see. Set our songs right here. We got Jesus Loves You, Step Aside, I Want to Go to School, Queen Terre, Sweet Melody, Turnbull,
Okay,
Teachers on Strike.
play the one there. Teachers on Strike.
Teachers on Strike.
That was Watch Strike.
That Mighty John when he was a little boy, must about 9, 10 years.
Wow, I know he started to play.
I think I'm 5.
Wow. Okay, so he was. Right. Right. that one is definitely political and social commentary.
Okay.
And that strike that was during Charleston Road.
Mm-hmm. And you
I
were just about
recall I was a
you were
teacher.
just about 8 years old.
I was a teacher then at the St. Croix Educational Complex. That was a vicious one year. I
Right.
mean, it was fierce. I mean, I'm like, anybody that dare cross,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, and let's face it, like you were talking about the training coming back saying Calypso. Look how young they was.
uh-huh.
That's why you could attack him at 8 years old and beat them big one.
Wow,
Right.
wow.
And I
Well,
agree.
you know, that brings me to a question that I have.
You see?
Because you the Calypso, as you described, it's giving you social and political commentary. And at the same time, it's entertaining. But how would you describe, and I avoid politics, okay? So this is about government, and he mentioned a government. How would you describe the state of the territory? And what would you say are the 5 most important issues this government must address, the Virgin Islands government?
Before one is our health.
Okay, good. I like that. That's top for me.
That is health.
That is top for me.
That is health.
Mhm,
Because I remember I don't go to Cleveland.
mhm.
At one time, I make it my business, and I'm not exaggerating. I see approximately about 600 or 700 people from the VI.
Oh wow, yeah.
Was
People
it-
talk
was-
about that.
Was in
Cleveland
Cleveland.
clinic.
I mean-
Have a Virgin Islands reunion there.
If you ain't got insurance, I mean, you and Los James, his friend,
Mhm.
because you want there to go in there. That is ridiculous.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because how much people could afford to go there when they're sick? They don't have no insurance, they ain't got no money.
Mhm.
It's not that easy task. That's the first thing.
I would say
And
that.
this ain't happening now. Governors come, governors go,
Mhm.
and it's the
Consistent.
same thing.
Still awaiting a new hospital.
Come
St.
on,
Croix.
it's ridiculous. Now you're dealing with children.
Mhm.
We can't get a good decent ballpark yet. You see, Hugo
Mhm.
and King Hugo, when you tear down, smashing the stadium,
Mhm.
you know to know that fix it.
Mhm.
So you could just put it all in one infrastructure.
I mean, nothing being
Yeah,
done.
the CT falling down.
You know what I mean?
We jamming still.
Come, I mean, this we was on the 83rd world country,
Mm-mm.
not the third world. We the 83rd world country.
83rd, wow.
And we used to be in a paradise, now become a paralyzed.
Ah, interesting.
I mean, you see, when I sing, that's why they just ban me, because I gonna come with it.
Mhm.
Right now, we leading, we use not embezzlement, we use our crucial word, thieving.
Deep in.
You have never had
Yeah,
so many,
been an increase, dramatic increase for real, and for females too.
God,
Mm.
I mean, things that these islands have really declined, getting down. Over getting 10 or 12 years now, we can't get a racetrack yet.
Mhm.
That's
Oh,
what the
so it's
infrastructure and St. Croix, right? But the one I say damage together.
That's still, at least they're running.
Mhm.
It's not the best because their racetrack can't compare with all them in the worst condition
Mhm. Yeah.
that we might have been. So family, I really don't know.
Well,
That's really-
that's 3.
You know what I mean?
Health care system is in shambles.
And then
The infrastructure, the infrastructure, right? And then you said something else.
and schools
Yeah, okay. Education,
that
not
don't
just the building. We're talking about the system providing quality education,
Mhm, mhm.
right?
It's a disgrace really going on. I don't know what to do. We got tourism, for example, because me and them is enemies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have 11 Crown Kaizokin, the leading Kaizonian in the Virgin Islands, a legend. The government had to beg for me.
Legendary.
The government, the slugs had to beg for me to sing in St. Thomas Carnival. And all they give me is $4,000. And give me proof I'm outside $200,000 from our money. This is not you promote or you want to promote.
Mm-hmm.
This is our taxpayers' money.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a big problem with that. Nobody from the outside, when they come in to our money,
Mm-hmm.
should be in this predicament. You take the little children for the rising star, and they didn't pay them in years. Stanley, the text
I
Stanley,
heard that with Stanley, and for the longest while they was
Come on,
advocating that they get paid,
No.
but eventually they did get paid.
you just get paid last year or something.
Oh, it's right before they're trying to give him Limerick Park,
Right.
but take off Stanley from the Limerick Park. It's
Come on.
just 10 sleepless nights.
Yeah, that's controversial too, because in itself, just renaming the park,
You go take down
you're
everything. from them.
erasing a part of history. And
I mean,
Well,
I
I mean,
love-
people
I love
didn't know
Stanley in the
anything
sense
about
they
Limerick Park
deserve
anyway.
something, but it needs to be. I think it needs to be more than a piece of park. You know,
You know what I mean?
I want them to get a little bit more.
Up to now, for all what I've done,
Mhm.
they name nothing after me yet. And
But
I,
maybe after the show they'll be
There you
And-
go.
and all who the bill, all who they give the key to, never done a 16 for what I have done in this island. for sure.
interesting, eh?
You know what I
Who they give the
mean?
key to.
Come on,
Who
man.
was the last person that got the key to the city?
I can't.
Dennis, Pomba.
Yeah, maybe. I have nothing against Pompalis.
Right, yeah, good, yeah. Ben Ray
We are
Dolan.
personal friend, yes, but let's face it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the history is there.
You were singing when you were coming up
Before you born,
before you bond. There you go.
you know. And the night when they give me the $4,000, generic was there. They give me in an envelope, so they're gonna reckon about it.
Oh,
They give me
wow.
$4,000, and in St. Thomas, the party had a festival in an envelope.
At least they need to come out.
You know what I mean? I mean, me
Interesting.
and the slugs had to beg for me to say we had a case there. What 30 years they want to hire me, and I take it to Leron, and I won the case. They have to pay me.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is about to be discussed, but let's face it.
Well, I heard that, the musician coming from Island, they get more than those
Not
the
more.
locals.
Plenty more,
Plenty more.
plenty.
And I could see inviting guests, but I believe you should be promoting. That's why I asked that question. Promoting our Virgin Islands culture, our musical artists.
I go to Antigua every year,
Mhm,
family, me and Jimmy.
mhm,
I don't open the show for the Calypso competition.
mhm.
In no way that I don't get more money than Shasha. Upset about it. And they are right. They are protecting what is theirs.
Mhm.
I have nothing against that.
Right.
But then why can't happen here where part I come from?
They should.
Why can't we also support our own as much as they're supporting them?
It should be, and that's yeah, because it's sending a message.
Come
And
on,
that's a spot, and that's not the thing about Virginals Pride. That's why I asked that question to
And saying that, say one, say two.
promote your own.
That is why
Can you make a jingle like that? Something about
leave people,
Find
leave people think alone and support you.
your own. Yes, I
You know
recall
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, that's
So,
the point. That's the
you know what I
message.
mean? We're not classing who better and when better. If you're a promoter and you're promoting a show, that's something different. But money coming from our treasury should be spent, at least 75 or 80% should be spent locally. That is
Because
our money.
it is because they don't charge to go into the village.
Or at least,
In other places, they do.
or at least find a way to incorporate the local artists a little bit more, down here. Get you to go to more events, spread that out more. Give you like 5 or 6. Why can't you be over it? Mango Melee over it, Ag Fair over it, all of them, and receiving the same amount, rather than only one event you received it, quote unquote, big 4,000, and that's once a year. We should. I'm with you.
And look what they do again. The $200,000 man they pay him. He there in the village and he playing free. They don't charge for him to come.
Mhm.
Our local calypso competition, they charge $40
Right.
for people to don't come.
I know.
I mean, if that place had 100 people, we had plenty of people. Nobody.
$40.
Calypso competition should be kept in a place that is covered. People come to sit down to listen. Not in a village, people walking up and down. Come on. No respect for us. And that is why, like we going back, that our children might not get the interest neither. Because they might be young, but they're blind. They got good ears, they could hear, they could see, again. So why going through this? You ain't getting nothing. Mr. Derby, Mr. Derby can't get our young man.
I like that message. Leave people things alone, support your own.
Yeah. I remember a year in Gallery had Archie Bucknell. It was the top song in the Caribbean. But he couldn't win the honor because he's not from there. I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with that. They're right. Then Milo win Banner the Road. They didn't realize Milo was from the Virgin Islands. A month after, when they realized what Milo, they strip it. Yeah. They take back everything. And they're right. The people is right. They're supporting their own. The first time Montano come to Israel, he came here with Lon Dawson brought him in. But our organization carried because since they are dealing with children, and we are a non-profit organization and everything. Natasha and Montano came in. They must have been like 8 or 9 years old, something like that. We invite them here and everything to show our children how far you can get. Honest with it. And this have discouraged a lot of our children. Because they might be young, as I said before, but they could see and they hear and they know what's going on. Come on,
They
man.
get the message.
It's a shame. I want to play number, I think it's 3. I think 3.
Step Aside.
No.
Sweet Melody.
Sweet Melody. And this child was only 5 years old.
Who's the child name?
Lady Sanka. You want her. She's just 33 years old now. She's just 5 years old.
Wow. 5. That's the youngest age? Yeah.
I had her from 3.
No. A 3-year-old Sam Calypso? I worry.
Listen to this child.
Wow, I can't believe 5 years old
Okay,
and Target.
exactly. I got look for number 3 there for me. I think it's Terra. Queen Terra. And Queen Terra.
Any of your grandchildren
Oh, Terra, no.
involved in?
Yeah, my daughter is just single.
Okay.
But this one is your family again.
Boom.
Much it's Terra. Okay. She was just 4 years old.
Wow.
I want to go to school. I met the double. I want to go to school. I met the double. I try to stay home in this house all alone. When I went to school, mommy, let me just try. What about Miss Valley? She gonna try. Teacher Miss Shepherd. She gonna try. I gotta be there to teach me. Yes, I when they got the money. When I went back to school, mommy, let me just try. What about Miss Valley? She gonna try. Teacher Miss Shepherd. She gonna try. I gotta be there to teach me. Yes, I when they got the money.
We need
Well,
somebody
okay.
in
Okay.
festivals is
we
what we
wrapping
need.
up. So
How is it? Wrap
no,
up
when we
now?
wrapping up soon.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to ask this quick. Okay, I would love for
That might
you.
sound quick. That might
Okay,
sound
we
quick.
the
I would
same
love
one.
for you
I
to.
played at the end. Is that
Okay.
about the?
Epstein.
Yep, yeah, I played at the end.
Okay, because you know they call me Miss Constitution,
All right.
and I like to deal with the Constitution. I would love
Okay.
for you to make a song about this constitutional process or development, because you know we are number 6
Okay.
attempt, and I'm trying to raise awareness and to promote us as one inclusive be part of this conversation pertaining to us in our constitution. So, you have any thoughts on how this sixth attempt could be a success? Us getting a constitution. What's your thought about this constitution? We tried 5 times, we still under the Revised Organic Act of 1954, and a lot of things we want change cannot, because it's a federal document, the Revised Organic Act. We can't change it, we can't amend it. Only Congress. For example, one of the thing now, you know, the governor is suggesting a referendum, but technically even that you can't change, because with a referendum it will be non-binding. He wants to put the right, and the ballot this year a 1% tax on the people to pay for road repairs. And then some issues will be like elected attorney general. We can't do those things because we don't have our own constitution. So we can't amend. So what's your thought about us getting a constitution? To hear that.
I 100% free.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as easy as me talking it.
Mm-hmm.
You got things that I would like to speak and go to private.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say it
Uh-huh.
because it's very, very hard we have a constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very hard.
Do you ever thought about singing a song about that? I would love for you to make up one to push for it.
We don't talk.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap up. So, any final thoughts you want to say?
Yes. It was nice having you bring me here, but I hope I can come back some other time.
Oh, definitely.
We
You
could
have
sit down
to.
and we could discuss more detail. But I appreciate what you've done.
And it was a pleasure for me too. And I'm sure people listening, they don't call in. People meet me on the street. I like your show. I listen, and I'm glad. I'm like, we need to listen more.
Most people don't like to call. What I mean that they ain't listening.
And they.
It is melee.
Mm-hmm.
Then
As long as it's politics and tearing the
yes, tearing them down.
The public official asunder.
Yeah, they will call a million.
Oh yeah. You know, but when you're talking process,
no,
see,
they don't call. They don't listen.
the law, education, these are not really hot topics.
No.
They're not controversial.
No.
You know, but in any event, it was a pleasure again to have you here. I look forward to you coming again, and
Just let me know.
yes, so we will stay in touch. Thanks for those of you who are listening, and of course, you can give your input on the WSTX Facebook page or on my page. I also will have this presentation today shared. Share it, comment. Hopefully we have inspired you. And again, thank you for being here.
Yeah, no, you go to the radio station. Also.
Live, yes, thanks to radio station. Live,
that's my
listen,
cousin, you know.
learn, love, and
Something
everything.
went wrong. Please try again.
Siri jumping in. Talking
And